Good afternoon, everybody. Wait and see if anybody gets on. Hi, Sally. Yeah, a little bit. Huh. A little bit of a mess, yep. Let freedom ring. Hey, y'all. I just ate a snack. I was hungry. So, must refresh my lipstick. So, I talked to Yvonne, and she said a lot of people haven't had any sleep at all. We know Santa had said that he hadn't had any sleep, and I would imagine it'll be a while before he's able to get any. But hopefully he'll get some. Yep, crazy stuff. I know. So I'm sure y'all saw the 3 charges, and I wrote them down for anyone who may have missed what they were, because I would imagine that'll be the question for anybody who comes in late to the streaming. And right now I'm trying to find a spot of shade. It's 6 now. 6 charges now? Well, shoot. I only got the 3. They said it's 6 charges now? Oh my goodness. I was gonna head into DC, but I really see no point in it right now. Oh no. Well, the one charge is not a good one. From the first 3 that were brought up, you know, willfully disobeying a lawful order, direction of a police officer. I mean, that's not a good charge. That's what the people on the ground there are saying. 6 charges. Well, we would definitely want to look those up. And I can't do it if I'm out running around. I got charged double for my gas yesterday, so I'm not sitting in a very good place for that. I went by the gas station, and they said to come back tomorrow if it hasn't reversed by then, because it's pending. It's charging double. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's not good right now. So I need to probably go back home and look this stuff on the computer. You can go to marylandjudiciary.com if you haven't already. Now, whether it's up already or not, probably not. That takes a while to be surprised if it was. Well, they said that they had a warrant, but I didn't see anybody show anyone a warrant. So I certainly hope that Santa was shown a warrant before being taken away, you know? I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do, you know, when you've got that many cops. But they said they had a warrant for his arrest, and it's just like, do you take them at their word, or you just and go with it, or do you let them know you want to see it? Crystal, what does that mean? They must have gotten hounded by a troll. It's not good. I posted it on my Facebook page, which is public, and this one person that I know, who anytime it's anything about our government, our Constitution, our flag, or anything like that, he always pipes in with something. And he piped in, and he's like, I'm glad that they arrested him because he was impeding other people's right to move freely by blocking the streets. And I sent back to him, if you wanted to get in a debate with me about this, you better study up on your Constitution first. And I said, in my opinion, it was a better plan than blocking exits like the Metro DC police did when 2 people got killed. And not all of the lanes were blocked. No one was hurt. He sent me back something from Cornell University about the 14th Amendment, and so far it was like stuff about traveling in between states. You know, laws protecting citizens from traveling in between states, and once they move to another state and stuff. So I didn't finish reading everything he sent to me, but I was like, what's this? And maybe you could refer to the point you were trying to make in there, so you don't waste my time. It didn't seem very kosher, did it? I'm going to tell y'all my opinion about the reaction from the rest of the group, though. And I understand that people get heated and get excited and emotions run raw, just like they did when the TPC ended. But there are certain ways that we should be conducting ourselves as human beings who want to be heard in any situation, arguments, anything. If you want to be heard and you want to be taken seriously, there are certain ways to conduct yourself. And some of the people in the crowd today, I don't feel like were conducting themselves in a way that represented the group very well. And I think that the reason for that, so, you know, without singling anybody out, I believe the reason that that occurs is because there hasn't been organized drills for specific chants under specific conditions. You know, that's my opinion. People fall back on the FUs, the F-bomb and stuff like that when they haven't been properly drilled as to the proper reaction in that particular situation. The good thing is, you know, Steve has, you know, been, and the group has been getting into the Constitution and everything else, but when people go down to protest in person with signs, they also have specific chants that they have prepared, oh my goodness, prepared for each scenario that they may face while they are peacefully protesting. No, Uncle Deuce, I wasn't there, hun. I've spoken with someone who is there and kept up on it, but I'm sharing my opinion about things that I already knew beforehand that are some of the reasons why I'm not there. Now, I was thinking about hopping down there and just showing a little support, you know, right now, but I can't at this point. I know I saw that. Oh my gosh, I'm praying for her. That must have been so painful. Hey, MB. Yeah, but I think I'm not saying that it's wrong or like it's wrong. It's just you're representing, and in order to be heard and taken serious. Now, look, y'all know I was down there. Grief, what kind of traffic is this time of the day? So I was down there after the Roe versus Wade was overturned, and I was just surprised that even the people that came out of the courthouse, the Supreme Court building, to speak for the crowd that was there after it was overturned, that were protesting, which were the pro-choicers, that they, every other word out of their mouth was the F-bomb. And I'm just like, the whole world is watching you, and you might have a decent message for your cause. And look, I'm not saying I believe in their cause. I'm just saying you might have a decent message for your cause, but it's getting watered down with the cursing. And yet they did have organized chants. So people get emotional. I get that. I totally get that. And I don't think anybody really saw that Santa was going to get arrested, especially that early on. I know I didn't see it. I didn't see it coming. So when men and women start screaming at the top of their lungs, F you, what message is that? What if everybody has the same chant prepared, and that's show us that warrant, show us that warrant, show us that warrant, you know, unlawful arrest, show us that warrant, and you just keep repeating it. That's going to catch people's attention that are just walking and jogging around the park. That's just my opinion. But God bless everybody that's down there, for sure. Because that's I'm not down there for many, many reasons for me. Some of them I share with you and some of them I don't, but heck, I can't afford to be down there right now. That's the bottom line. And then the gas station charges me twice for gas yesterday. I was like, I can't afford that. They said, well, let us know if it hasn't reversed by tomorrow. I'm like, I can't wait till tomorrow. I was just about to head down to DC. Oh my gosh. I thought that was really weird that policeman was in there. And I was watching too, seeing what he was doing. I thought that was really weird. The only thing I can imagine is maybe we'll hear from Santa later that Santa gave him permission so that the truck wouldn't get messed up. That's the only thing I can figure on that. But if I was that police officer and Santa gave me permission to drive his truck with all those people filming and people around, I would have gotten it in writing. But I guess he probably had witnesses, but that would probably only be the police officers if that was the case. I don't know. I don't know. Hang on, y'all. Sorry, there's a little more traffic right here than usual. I'm missing some of the comments. Sorry. Anytime I've tried to bring up some things, you know, that from some of the advocating that I've done before and on Capitol Hill, it's been pushed aside. For whatever reasons, no one has wanted to draw from my experience when I've tried to offer it. So Santa did at one point, but that was pretty much it. Otherwise, I was asked to put together goodie bags for the kids. That's okay. Whatever. And I'm not saying I've got this, because I don't, you know. There'll always be struggles within any group, though. That's normal. Yeah, some numbers would be good right now, that's for sure. I saw that comment. Sorry, I am behind on the comments here. Yeah, I think at this point, if everybody would stay off the top of Big D's truck, that'd probably be a good idea. I don't think he needs that kind of stuff happening either. I am sorry she fell and got hurt, though. And Dom as well. Y'all know Dom's my boy. Yeah, and those steps are steep, too, because I went on one of those first rides when he got it out in California. AJ and I hopped on, and they are steep. Shannon, that's terrible. Oh no, we got a troll there. She don't like any of us. Goodness, that's awful. Shame on you. Oh wow, Crystal, I don't know. I'm gonna go by the Verizon store and see what about the fan for the phone to keep it cooled down. And as soon as I get that money cleared, maybe I'll head down to DC. I don't know if that's gonna be tonight or tomorrow. Oh, wait, when she fell. There certainly was a show of force today, wasn't there? They've been looking for an opportunity to pounce on this group, and I guess they found it. I feel bad for Santa. I mean, I know he's worked in the jails, but it sure is a different story when you're behind the bars. I would imagine they're treating him with respect, though, because of his work that he's done in the penal system. And because of his attitude. I doubt he's giving them a hard time. Yeah, I wasn't there. I don't know if the I did see the on the video with Oreo's battery pack hitting the ground. The look on that officer's face was like, oh no. Can't even believe they did that. They pick up phones up here too though. When I Narcaned this guy at a Wawa convenience store, he, you know, the EMT said that he was dead for sure if I hadn't Narcaned him, and he was overdosing, and he signed himself out of the once they checked him out, and like he came to the Narcan reverses the opiate. Which is shutting down the brain's not functioning, so then the organs start to shut down. And so, but the reversal is very quick. And then the person who's goes into instant withdrawal. So their automatic reaction is they need more of their medicine. The drug that they take, and so he signed himself out of the ambulance, not realizing that. And I guess he had left or something like that, but because he had a truck, but while he was in that ambulance, those police were going through his truck, and they confiscated his phone. They had on gloves, and they were going all through his truck, which they had probable cause. Guy OD'd right in the convenience store. I just happened to have Narcan on me and be there. But they took his phone. Hi, Gloria. I was wondering where you were. I pray all of your parades went well. Yeah, lots of action in DC today. Yeah, I think everybody realizes that they thought it was Santa's. Over in the shade here. Oh boy. Hot and humid here today. I know Uncle Deuce said it was going to be like 103 where he is. Getting some thunder. Alright, so let's see some of this. Let me see. It's probably a lot of the same stuff that's been talked about all day on the other streams, I would imagine, but Santa should be set free. They did not read him his Miranda rights. Ooh. I don't think we had any streamers. I don't think there were any streamers over there when, oh my goodness. Aw. He looks like this dog looks like the dog on the record player, that old record player. Shannon, I don't know why you and a couple other people call it a cult. I don't really get that, but I think some of you guys have the strange idea that anytime somebody mentions God, it's a cult. I don't know how you get there from that, but that's my opinion. If you don't have God, I suggest you find him. This day and age, it's good to have God. What's a thunderbunder, Gloria? Oh, storms, yeah. Oh, gotta hug your puppy. Yeah, he was sitting beside Oreo, but then I think, wasn't he standing away with the police when they went to arrest him? I think he had said, like, excuse me, and then I thought he was farther away. I don't really know what to do right now with that, with all of that anyway. I just kind of wanted to check in with everyone and see how everybody was feeling about it. I'll go down when I can and just offer support and some streaming for you all, for sure. Rocky Pac-Man, so he got it right there. I'll have to go back and view that myself. Boy, Agnes, she is one cool character when it comes to this stuff. I really appreciate her. I do. Hi, be kind. I'm glad to see you all here too. Just kind of checking in so we can all be together for a minute. I couldn't believe that dude that I know on Facebook saying, good, he was impeding people's freedom to or people's right to travel freely. And then he sends me this stuff about traveling between states. That guy, he always wants to get into it. I told him to brush up on the Constitution. Then we could talk again. Amen, Gloria. You know, that's another thing that I really wish that had been set up. When Santa was asked the other night, you know, did he even have lawyers set up? And he said, I believe that the constitutional lawyers will show up when and if they are needed. And I pray that's the truth, but this movement could use a little more structure where that's concerned. And I believe where the reactions to the police, I believe that could use some more structure too, to be taken more seriously. It's just my opinion. I felt that way when one of our people was yelling the F-bomb and the C word, a woman, to Marcus and all of them at the end of the TPC, you know? And it's just like, I mean, screaming bloody murder. And it was just like, I know it's emotional, but when you're going to be on news, any kind of media, and you want to be taken seriously, you got to conduct yourself in a manner that is respectful, in my opinion. That's the second time I've said it, so I'll try not to say it again. I mean, that's the third time I've said it because I said it all day after the Roe v. Wade reversal. You know, if those people want to be taken seriously down there, then they need to come up with another word besides the F-bomb. Right? And we all do it sometimes, RV. We do. But I'm so ashamed of myself anymore when I have done it. Like out in Texas. You know, next thing you know, I'm yelling and I'm saying that chivalry is dead and you know, but I was ashamed because I matched him, you know, and where he was at. And so what do we know about that situation is that the finger's going to be pointed at the woman and the woman's going to be called this crazy, you know, and you know, I'm grateful that that wasn't what happened. Some people were just like, what was that all about? And this one woman was sort of laughing at me, but, you know, in an unkind way, but I didn't even know who she was. So it was like, whatever. But truly, I was the one who was the most upset by me, even though nobody else really thought that much about it. Because I know better. Once you know better, you can't go back. And I'm just assuming that some of these people don't know any better. But that's some of the stuff, in my opinion, we should have been drilling on. You know, that should be drilled on at camp. What to chant all together as one so your voice is heard under this situation. What chant under this situation. What chant under that situation. Well, that's what I'm talking about, RV. That is what I'm talking about. I was just using, you know, an example of when, you know, when I've not reacted, and it reminded me even, you know, it had been 4 years since I had reacted verbally in a way that is not going to be taken seriously, and doesn't represent well, you know. So today, I feel like there was some men and women down there reacting in a manner and dropping the F-bomb and screaming under some sort of situations this morning where it's like, how about if everybody drills and you keep drilling it over and over again, this is how you react under this situation. This is what everybody can say together, you know? Show us that warrant. Show us that warrant. Unlawful arrest. Show us that warrant. And that's gonna gather more attention and be taken more seriously than just screaming. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Gloria. Yeah, I wanted to go. I did. And then I found out that when I went and got gas yesterday before I went up to, oh my gosh, where was I? Bunker Hill to meet up with, Vaughn took me to pizza for my birthday, that they had charged me twice for the gas that I got yesterday, which totally messed me up because that's just where I am today. So maybe not until later this evening when it's cooler, if that money is reversed, then I'll go for sure, or possibly tomorrow. So yeah, I don't think there's very much going on right now. I think what happened today was earlier. Not to say that they're in the clear being down there, you know, but straight up, I don't see any reason in me being down there sweating with the rest of them right in this moment. I just don't. I'm sorry. Isn't that awful? I'm a human being. I don't like to suffer. I don't. Oh. I'll tell you what, if we can get some donations on here for more gas, and maybe to bring some more ice, because people's ice is going to be melted by tonight or tomorrow. And so when I do go in, wouldn't that be nice if I could bring them some ice to help with their coolers, that some of them have snacks of food and you know, so they can have a cold drink. That'd probably be nice to do, unless they're going to bring it from camp, but it'd be nice to contribute something like that. Because it's not, I support you guys. I absolutely support. somebody's got to do something. I mean, that's why I said that on to that guy on Facebook that I know. And it's like, I said to him, I said, if you can come up with another plan that is for peaceful protest that will catch people's attention, America's attention, and help wake them up, and that the woke media can't deny and will have to get on their news channels, whatever, because it cannot be denied, then I told him, I said, bring it. Then bring it. I think everybody's at a loss because I mean, none of us have been in this situation where it's absolutely being pushed under the rug for the most part, up until some of what went out there today. I went to the gas station. I put on my press pass when I went to the gas station. I just happened to have it hanging around my neck, and I said, hey, you guys charged me twice for my gas. I'm so glad I got this press pass. I was hoping, well, maybe they won't argue with me. He was nice about it anyway. I go there a lot. Gas prices are bad enough. Don't charge twice for it. Freedom. Rocky Pac-Man. Freedom. Oh, boy. X-Ray says there are a lot of people coming to DC. I know he was promoting for more people to come to DC. You know, that everybody needs to get up off their couch if they can and get there. I missed the part if he had said that he knew that there were more people coming. My friends won't go. As a matter of fact, I haven't talked to any of them in a long time, and I've lost my closest friend over all this. You know, I'm not going to pretend I believe in things that I don't believe in just to appease people that I've known for a long time. But I don't even bother to put the call out to them, you know, to go into DC. They won't go. I had one friend, he and his son brought the firewood out to Hagerstown. God bless him. There's a few others that follow, but they won't go in. RV, I think that I was thinking about that this morning. What happened this morning? Yeah, and maybe Gloria, you know, I hope so. RV, I believe that that's also one of the reasons that Santa chose to be the leader, because they will arrest the leader and leave the rest alone oftentimes. So he knows enough from some of the organizations that he's been hanging around with to know those kinds of logistics. And that may be one of the reasons why he decided that he was going to be the leader of this movement. He was willing to take the brunt of the legal repercussions. And so as long as everybody keeps their cool, doesn't do anything illegal, doesn't have open drinks, open containers in the federal park, or anything like that is a possibility, then everything's going to be all right. James, what's up? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Yeah, I hope so, Gloria. I really do. I could almost cry. I could almost cry at, well, I have. I've cried many times. Yeah, I'm fine, honey. We got to pray for everybody down there. You know, when I go in, I'm going in as press. Doesn't make you immune by any means. I don't know if Josh is still wearing his press card or anything, but it doesn't offer you immunity, but it can be helpful at times. you know, they're gonna consider me as part of the group because they've had my my tags since Hagerstown. So, you know, they got everybody's identities and tags. So if they decide to do anything, I'll go down with the rest of them, but I'm not trying to. I just don't. I like what our gal shared about the other day, you know, that you know, don't martyr yourself to be arrested because you need to be free to have your voice heard. And we know that there's been instances where people have been able to become a voice that have been incarcerated, but oftentimes that's once they're out. So sometimes it's from within, but more oftentimes it's once they're out. Oh my gosh. Gloria, can you get that emo off of there? Or I can stop and do it if you're on another phone. Yeah, emo, we don't even mess around with that. I pray that you find Jesus or God, because you have no idea what you're messing with. Obviously, you're a fool, and you got to go. Why can't I cancel them? Yeah, I can't seem to delete these people for good, Gloria. I don't know why. The emo killer has to go for good. It's just creepy. Oh my gosh, God bless you. Thank you, RV. I do too. I do. I'm so grateful for everyone that's been on this journey with everybody and with me. I appreciate you all so much. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Gloria. Thanks, Robin. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Gloria. I figured you would see it. we both just want to make sure that one was gone. Yeah, we've all become friends, and in these trying times, my goodness, we need friends, all the friends we can get, for sure. After being through so much with the movements with the convoy and 1776, you know, I'm a little torn not being there, but God removed me the other day under some situations that were occurring. What night was that? Well, it was the night before my birthday, 4th of July. It was the night of the 3rd. And there was so much going on in that camp that it just got put on my heart. Got to go. Got to go. So I went home. Hey, Turb. And I was up there across the street at the pizza place, and didn't feel the need to go into camp because I knew that I was not going into the city with everybody this morning. So I didn't want to interrupt, distract, or anything else. It's not about me, and so I didn't go into camp. I'm not saying I won't go back to camp or anything like that, or you know, and I am willing to go into DC and, you know, show some support for everybody that's there. And I just don't know what my role is supposed to be right now, except to bring some of the live stream. I'm a patriotic person to the core. More will be revealed. Our roles change, you know? Our roles change. I did the right thing for me when I left the other night, under the circumstances. What in the world? We've got all kinds of Satanists on here. Okay, so listen, you guys, I love y'all so much. I don't have a whole lot more at this point in time. We have Satanists hopping on here, and I'm not going to give them a playground to play around on. So, thanks, Leonard. Oh my gosh. I know, if we can delete Frosty forever, that'd be great. James, I'm in Maryland. Yeah, Caitlin. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness, thanks, PJ. I'm praying for everybody, you know. I think just some of the most awesome people, and not everybody would agree with me about, you know, how we conduct ourselves, you know, in situations like these, and I'm very aware of that. I'm not taking away from the people themselves, you know. It's, you know, sometimes we don't know what we don't know, and sometimes we also don't see it the same way. So, but I do feel like a little bit more of, how about this? Here, I'll say this before I go. This is a really good analogy for me. It goes like this. Hi, Uncle Deuce. So it goes like this. You're okay, honey. It's all gets taken care of. You know, they go away after a while. They get bored. So, in all of our storybooks growing up, and y'all know where I'm going with this, they say, and you know, like Cinderella and the prince, they got married and they lived happily ever after. And no one ever showed what happened to the prince and Cinderella after, because was it domestic bliss for the rest of their lives? You know, it was the end is what came after. It was they got married, they kissed, and they lived happily ever after, the end. But there's a whole lifetime of what comes after the end. So there's a whole lot after getting to DC. And oh, Gloria, that's great. Have a great meeting. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to end this in a minute anyway, because otherwise I just start talking about fairy tales. So I think, yeah, a little bit more about, okay, what are we going to do once we get into DC? And everyone's going to figure it out. So, yeah, lots of prayers. We're all praying. I mean, if the window opens when I do get in there, whether it's later this evening or tomorrow, you know, if the window opens where I can offer, you know, where anyone even wants to hear a couple of suggestions that I might have, then I'll be happy to give them. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I know that's right, PJ. Fairy tales are not real. But I'm praying for the best possible outcome, because this country needs something, and quite frankly, it needs the success of this movement and the other ones as well that are going on around the country. So, God bless you, Leonard. God bless you, Gloria, and Uncle Deuce too, and everybody on here. I appreciate you all so much, and we're praying for Frosty and the rest of the Satan worshipers that they find their salvation and are saved, and that their lives turn around, because they obviously know not what they're saying or what they're doing. So good wins in the end. God already has won the battle. We're just doing the footwork, And yeah, signs would be good. Yep. Okay. Caitlin, next time I come on air, y'all give me the suggestions too. Doesn't have to be my suggestions. I think all it's like saying that to that dude on Facebook today. You know, if somebody's got a better idea or a great idea that's gonna help wake up the people and have the woke media not be able to deny our presence, and you know, any suggestions, it's like, man, bring them. This isn't just one person. This isn't just any one movement. We gotta come up with something, and we gotta come up with it quick. And it could be a whole bunch of things. We'll see. No weapons at all were brought into the city. No weapons at all. Santa was very, very clear about that. If somebody brought in, then that's on them, because they went against instruction. So I was there for that. I thought about posting the 2 videos that I have from when we went dark the other night, but with Santa sitting in jail, I'm going to hold off on that. It was about the plan today. It just has more detail, you know, leading up to it, but you already saw what happened. So I'm not keeping any information from you. I'm just keeping the record of that information off of the live stream for now, while Santa's in jail. So especially if you drink adult ices, Uncle Deuce. I watched the mention of protesting in Beltway. They said they don't know why they're out there protesting. Yeah. Well, the same people that have supposedly interviewed Rose wound up altering the video and pretty much saying that they didn't know why they were there, when Rose supposedly had said it quite clearly on air. They censored and altered. Yeah. So even if there were signs, they'd probably change them on the video. Who knows? So they work for us. Yes, Gloria. And on that note, we're going to end this, and we'll come back later. God bless you all. Glory be to God. And I will see y'all soon. Prayers. Later, y'all.